Okay guys, Ballsack here with another counter video. This time we're talking about how to counter General Kenobi's negotiator using the bugs. So for this to work, you need to have the spy, the soldier and the hyena bomber up front. Then you need to bring in basically any AoE. For me, I'm using the B-28 bomber. Then you need some damage dealers. I've got in Emperor Shuttle and the Vulture Droid, and you also need Sunfac just in case you need another tank during the fight. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. The idea of this counter is to basically knock out Jedi Knight Anakin as fast as possible, and if you can get him knocked out, you can pretty much win the battle from there. It doesn't always work. It's probably about a 75% win rate, but it's not a bad little counter, and it doesn't use that magical houndstooth. Let's get into it. So the battle should start with 5 sending that big annoying ball of death towards the spy, giving him a bunch of turn meter. You then target Jedi Knight Anakin and unleash the big surprise shot on him, calling all your Separatist allies into a bunch of damage. And that's about perfect. You want to nuke him down to just a bit above no health. Then it forces the negotiator to do the heal, and now we can go to work on this team. So heal up our team, basically waste this turn, and we're basically waiting now for the Jedi Knight Anakin to become attackable, so he doesn't have his unending loyalty anymore, which is one of the most annoying mechanics about the Galactic Republic, is that unending loyalty where you can't defeat a unit. So I will usually target 5s using the hyena bomber, which is one of the cool things about the hyena bomber, is it goes around the taunt, which becomes very handy in a second when Jedi Knight Anakin drops that unending loyalty. So we'll just do a bit of damage to the Y-wing. We're pretty much in a holding pattern right now until that unending loyalty is dropped. So I bring up my AoE, but I don't use my AoE yet because unending loyalty is still alive. Oh, and he's dropped it. That's fantastic. That's what we want. Target Anakin, wipe out that ship, and we should be able to get a victory from here. So you pretty much do whatever you want from this point forward. Blast the ships out of the ballpark. That's pretty much the counter. You just knock out Jedi Knight Anakin as fast as possible, and then use your other ships to go to town on the remaining Galactic Republic fleet. I can't even remember what other ships are in this fleet of Kestis Runner, but it's a pretty strong fleet. But yeah, we just pretty much slowly knock all the Galactic Republic ships out. Ahsoka is very annoying because she puts up all those bloody counterattacks, but realistically, as long as you knock out Jedi Knight Anakin and the rest of the battle generally goes your way. I'll pull out Emperor Shuttle here. It helps my tank, heal my tank a little bit, get rid of that taunt, which is annoying. And yeah, you pretty much just battle it out from here. So I'll continue with gameplay for a victory, and yeah, that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed. And there we go guys, that's how you beat the negotiator using the bugs and the separatist forces and one AoE unit. without using houndstooth. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.